Hello, and welcome to TAES News. Today we are here in London to talk to some of the oldest scientists around. I am so happy to be sitting beside the famous Rosalind Franklin, co-founder of the helical structure of DNA and X-ray crystallography.
Hi, Sammy. Thank you so much for having me on this show. I'm so pleased to be here.
Can you tell me a little bit about you and your life here in the United Kingdom?
Well, yes, I was born here on July 25th, 1920, and I've always had a passion for science. I received my education at several schools, including North London Collegiate School, where I seem to excel in science, among other things. After high school, I went to the University of Cambridge and received my PhD in physical chemistry. Later on, I teamed up with Maurice Wilkins to further study the helical structure of DNA.
And what was it like to work for Mr. Maurice Wilkins?
I never worked for anyone. I was in charge of this study.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did not realize. What kind of man was he like to work with?
Well, he was a quiet, reserved, and non-confrontational man. We didn't work well together, and on most occasions, I have a stronger personality when it comes to, Well, he was a quiet, reserved, and non-confrontational man.
Oh, sorry.
We didn't work well together on most occasions, as I have a stronger personality when it comes to working amongst others.
I've heard you may have been the first to discover the helical structure, if you and Wilkins worked together better. Is this true? He thought you were his assistant when you first arrived in Randall Institute at King's?
Unfortunately, yes, I had to explain that I was there for the same reasons as he was, and never too soon because I was a woman. I didn't have an aptitude for science.
What were some of your discoveries made when you uncovered the structure of DNA?
Well, through our X-ray diffraction process, we were able to discover the fibers in the strands and how they pass down physically and chemically through each individual organism.
Thank you so much for coming to speak with us today. I hope we can meet again soon to talk about more of your discoveries.
It's been a
Abby in New Zealand. Abby, are you there?
Yes, Sammy, thank you. I'm here with Maurice Wilkins, Franklin's co-pilot. How are you today, Mr. Wilkins?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. So let's get right into it. We know that you and Rosalind worked together, but the two of you had your ups and downs. I want to get more into that.
Yes, I moved to England when I was 6 years old, and after studying and completing a degree in physics from the University of Cambridge, I had already gathered some data about nucleic acid structure when Rosalind joined the unit. I was under the impression that she was going to be working for me, but she made it clear that was not the case. However, I'm known as the third man of the double strand, so if you were to ask me, I'd say I did a majority of the work.
Stop. Excuse me? You did all the work? I don't think so.
Rosalind, you flew here all the way from England in like 10 seconds?
I have no idea what you're talking about, old man.
Well, that's all the time we have today, folks. I'm Abby from TASE News. Have a good evening.